this is for the year 9 maths advanced trial test, so I'll just go over all the questions. So simplify the following expression. I know that, okay, so we've done this before, these are like terms. So 3ab minus 3ab goes to 0, and we've got negative 5ab squared plus 3a squared b. They're not like terms, so they're just going to be the same thing. You're not going to change it, so the answer is D. Expanded, so you just draw the rainbow. So this would be negative 6x. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9y. So negative 6x, negative 9y. So A is your answer. For factorize, you've got to find what's common, what's the highest common factor between 5x squared and 10xy. Both 5 and 10 both go to 5, and both these go into the letter a single x. Okay, so 5 times, and then you put brackets, 5 times what, 5x times what gives you 5x squared, you times another x to get that. 5x times what gives you positive 10xy, will be 2, and you're missing a y, so it's 5x brackets x plus 2y. 5x, x plus 2y is b. Expand the expression, so we do a rainbow. Okay, so 5x times 4x is 20x squared. 5x times 3 is 15x. Negative 3x times 4x is negative 12x. And negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9. Now, I'm not finished yet. I can combine these because they're like terms. So be careful. So 15 lots of x minus 12 lots of x is positive 3 lots of x. Okay, so C should be your answer. Question 6. This is a perfect square. So you can do rainbow if you want. That's the same as that. Do rainbow, but I like to use the shortcut. So I know that it's the first term squared, which is 9x squared. The middle term is the first term times the second term, double that. So 3x times 2 is 6x, double of 6x is 12x. And the last term is just the last term squared, which is 2 squared, which is 4. Okay, so my answer is B. Okay, it's this one. You see they're almost exactly the same, except there's a plus and minus. So this is a dots pattern. So all I need to do is square the first term, which is 4x squared, subtract it from the square of the second term, which is 16. So that's A. Factorize this. Okay, so what do these share in common? Well, they both go into a factor of 6, so negative 6. I'll take the negative 6 out. They both go into S equal A, and they both go into B squared. Okay, so what are we left with? Negative 6ab squared times what gives you negative 6a3b2. So we got the negative 6. We're missing one extra a, so that's it, and we got the b squared. For the second one, we got a positive 18ab squared. How do I get back to that? I need to multiply it by a negative 3. We've already got the a, we've already got the b squared, so that's it. So that should be your answer. So it's negative a squared. Let's check the current answers. None of the answers are actually there. I think there may have been. Oh no, that's right. I made a mistake. There should be an a squared there because we've only got one a here, and they've got a3, so you need another 2 a's or a squared there. So the answer is going to be D. Question 9. It says factorize using grouping. Okay, so you group these two, and factorize it that way. So they both go into 10. You're left with D plus 5. These both go into T, so plus T, D plus 5. Okay, see they have common factor of D plus 5. Take that out. D plus 5. So the bracket itself is a common factor. You're left with 10 plus t. So 10 plus t, t plus 10, d plus 5. That's the answer, okay? They've just did it in different order, that's fine, okay? So those are the answers for questions 1 to 9. Question 1, we don't need to worry about, we didn't cover that. Okay, expand each of these. So rainbow, 7 times p is 7p. 7 times negative 5s is negative 35s. Okay, negative 35s. Answer for part B, I do rainbow on each one individually. Okay, so 5d is 5 times c is 5d, 5 times j is 5j, negative 8 times d is negative 8d, negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. Now, the d's are like terms, so I can combine them together. 5d minus 8d is minus 3d. We have a j left over and we have 24 left over. You cannot simplify that further. For this one, rainbow, so make sure you show you're working. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2x, negative 2 is negative 2x. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8, okay? Now you have to combine these like terms together, otherwise you won't get full marks. Negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2x minus 8. That's your final answer. Here we've got a, we have to expand it, so 3x times 5x is 15x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Negative 5 times 5x is negative 25x. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. Okay, combine these two together. So 5x squared, because they're like terms. Negative 6, negative 25 is negative 31x plus 10. And you're done. E, I want to expand this perfect square. So I square the first term. I multiply the first term with the second term. So it's c times 4, which is 4c. Double that is 8c. And then I square the last term, which is 16. And then you're done. This one's a dots pattern or dots pattern. So because the terms are the same, so the plus and minus. So what you get is the square of the first term, which is 9p squared, minus the square of the second term, which is minus 1 squared, which is just 1. Okay, that's done. Question 3. I know 16f and 12 both go into 4, so take that as a common factor. 4 times what gives you 16f? 4 times 4f gives you 16f. 4 times what gives you negative 12? 4 times 3, negative 3 gives you negative 12. Done. 18 and 24 both go into 6, and they both all got a B and a C, so 6B and C, take that out. So 6B and C, 6BC times what gives you 18 ABC? Well, 6 times 3 gives you 18. We've got a B and C, we're just missing an A, okay? 6BC times what gives you negative 24BC? Must be negative 8, like that. Okay, negative 8, because 6, no, not 8, sorry, 3, 4, because 6 4s are 24. Okay, so you get BC times negative 4, which is negative 24 BC. Now, for C, you notice that the brackets are the same, so you take that out. And then you're left with 5 plus 7b. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Question 4, we want to factorize the following by grouping them in pairs. Okay, so I'm going to group these two together. These both go into 5. 5 times what gives you 28. 5 times 4a gives you 28. 5 times what gives you 25? 5. Now, these are both negative, so I'm going to take a negative as a common factor out. Negative, they both go into 2. So negative 2. Negative 2 times what gives you negative 8ab? It must be positive 4b. 4b. Hang on. This should be 2b as a common factor because that contains a b and that contains a b. So negative 2b times what gives you negative 8ab? It must be a positive 4a, okay? Because negative 2b times 4a gives you negative 8ab, okay? negative 2b times what gives you negative 10b? Must be positive 5. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not finished because these I have a common bracket as a factor. So for a plus 5, 5 minus 2b. Now always check your work. If you don't get a bracket that's the same, then you factorize incorrectly. Okay, so check your working. So you're expecting something to be the same, so you can do the next step. So next one. Now CD and 24 don't have anything in common, so you've got to mix and match sometimes. So you might want to mix these two together and these two together. Okay, so group these two together. So grouping CD and 3C together, they both have a C in common. So you're left with B plus 3. And 24 and 8 have an 8 in common. So 8 goes into D. 8 goes into D. 8 goes into 8D D times. 8 goes into 24 3 times. As you can see, they both have a D plus 3 in common. So you put D plus 3, you're left with C plus 8. So C plus 8 like that. So finish factorizing. Center response question. Okay, so let's go over this. So the floor in the classroom is the shape of a rectangle, 10 by 5. Draw a diagram representing the floor. Okay, so 10 meters by 5 meters. That's the floor. Calculate the perimeter and the area. Okay, perimeter of the rectangle is given by 10 plus 10, because there's a 10 here, and 5 there, plus 5 plus 5. So 20, 30, so it's 30 meters, the perimeter. Area is given by length times width, so 10 by 5, so equals 50 meters squared. Okay. Right, the teacher wishes lays a carpet with a border of k meters around the carpet. Write expression for the length of the carpet. So remember that the carpet originally was 10 by 5. Okay, it's still 10 by 5, but we've added a border now. So, sorry, the whole thing, this whole thing is a carpet. Okay, so this whole thing is a carpet, and this is like the floor area. So we know that was 10 by 5 at the start of the floor. We've increased the length and the width by a bit. Okay, so okay, since this is k, this also takes up k. So the total here, if that takes up 10, that must mean the length is 10 plus how many k's? 2 k's plus 2 k. So the length would be 10 plus 2k. Right expression for the width. Width would be again, here is k, here is k, and we know that was originally 5, so it's 5 plus 2k. Okay. Write expanded and simplified expression for the perimeter of the carpet. So the perimeter would be length plus length plus width plus width. Okay. Or another way to write it is 2 length plus 2 width. So in other words, it's 2 times 10 plus 2k plus 2 times 5 plus 2k. Expand it, so we get 20 plus 4k, 2 times 5 is 10 plus 4k, like that. Collect like terms. So we got 30 plus 8k meters is the perimeter. Write expanded and simplified version of the area. So area is length times width. So my length is 10 plus 2k, and we're multiplying by 5 plus 2k, which is width. Okay, so expanding it, you do rainbow. So times that with that, times that with that, times that with that. So 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 2k is 20k. 2k times 5 is 10k. And 2k times 2k is 4k squared. So let's simplify what we can. That's 50. These two can combine, plus 30k plus 4k squared meters squared, and we're done. Okay, so hopefully that helps. That's the core. That's a video of the core test. Not core test, advanced test. So hopefully it helps.